How's it going today, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be another video on the KTM Flip series. We're going to be starting to kind of tear into it. I want to kind of maybe look into the carb, all that fun stuff while I'm waiting for the compression tester kit to come in. I didn't have the right size tip for the compression tester, of course. The brand new one I bought didn't have the right size one. I'm going to clean my workbench because I cleaned the whole entire garage and gathered all my tools, and it was kind of a bomb in here. So yeah, let's get to her. I already got all my tools put away, got the area all cleaned up and everything, so let's start digging into the carb and everything on this and pulling the back end off. I usually like to pull the subframe off to do the carb. It just makes it a lot easier when you give yourself some room there. So yeah, let's get to her. Here's a tip for getting those pesky exhaust springs off. I like to take a piece of rope in there, and I'll be able to probably do this one-handed. I'll probably do it with my right hand though, dominant hand at least. And then you just can literally take it from any angle. This works really good for exhaust springs as well, for snowmobiles. And you just take that, no busting your hand, no nothing, no taking pliers and slipping and all that junk. So yeah, makes it just a lot easier. So. Alrighty, we got the subframe off. I'm gonna throw a few of the bolts back in just where I can, just so I don't lose anywhere and where they're supposed to go and stuff like that. And then we will pop this carburetor off. So let's get to it. What I'm probably gonna end up doing with a lot of these bolts is, before I put them back in, just even like right now, they are pretty dirty. So I'll spray a bit of corrosion guard, just any really sort of lubricant, and then work it in there so that they're tight, and then back them out so that when the time comes to put this all back together, it makes it a lot easier on me. Like for example, this one does not want to go in very easily, very good. So we're gonna spray a bit of, oh, that sprayed right through. Corrosion guard on there, and thread that bad boy in. I'll probably end up doing this with pretty much every single bolt on the bike. See how much easier that goes in now. I like to go in pretty much as far as she'll go, and then just back her out again. Clean those threads out. Alrighty, let's pull this bad boy out. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of room to work with it, but that's okay. We'll make do. Also, what I like to do is I like to take a utility box like this for any bolts or springs or anything like that you can't put back in, and then you can label pretty much on top what everything is. I like to use a dry erase marker, and then you can label what everything is. You could be a back exhaust spring, front exhaust springs, blah, 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 right? And then you can put bushings, whatever else it may be, for just basically anything you can't put back in, because I like to pretty much just put every bolt you can possibly back in, but for the ones you can't, this is handy as hell. So yeah, let's get to this carburetor. Alrighty, got the carburetor out, so we'll pop her up on the bench and see what we're working with. This will be the one that's clogged off, I bet you. Yep, I can't see a damn speck through that one, so I bet you that was the whole reason it wasn't starting, because it should still start with the crankcase breather leaking like that. I already popped the chain off because I'm kind of prepping, because I know most likely I'm going to have to pop the engine out. From what I've done seen for research, it's going to be a lot easier if I just pop the engine out instead of messing around trying to get this clearance here, because the frame on these KTMs are really, really tight on the engines. So I'm kind of prepping, kind of getting ready so I could still compression test it, but also kind of get prepped so I can like maybe pop the swing arms, stuff like that off. So yeah, just kind of, and I wanted to see if I can restore this chain, because as you can see, she's pretty gross and dirty. So I'm gonna soak it in some corrosion stuff and hopefully give her a scrub and should look a lot better. Alrighty, pop the shock off. I'm just gonna take the swing arm bolt out and pop this swing arm off. Oh, that's easy. Oh, what was that just came out? Alrighty, we got the whole rear end pulled off, pretty much as I can really pull off without being able to compression test it still. I gotta pop the battery back on and connect it and stuff like that so that I can still turn it over because it doesn't have a Kickstarter. But yeah, we're making pretty good leeway with this thing. So it's gonna be nice to actually see what's going on inside that engine. I was really debating buying a borescope, one that you can go in there and it has a little light on there and then you can connect it to your phone. It'd probably be pretty worth it for probably the $30 that it costs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna order one. Alrighty, within a couple hours, I got this thing completely pretty much ready to come out. I just gotta drop the coolant, take a couple wires off, and take a couple engine mounts off. So, but I wanna leave it like this just so I can still kind of hook the battery back up and compression test it, because I do want to compression test it still. I want to see if that piston ring's screwed or what. Like, I mean, I probably could just see it within an hour by popping this engine out and popping the top end off, which I think I'm gonna have to do anyways. So I might honestly just send it. Alrighty, she's time to take the engine out. So I'm gonna take it out and just set it right down next to beside it. So. Okay, just like that, the engine is out. So let's pop this bad boy up on the bench and see what we're working with. Alright, I popped it back in here just so I could hook up the battery and everything, just so I could run the starter, and got the tip for the compression tester. So let's see what we're working with. That's usually supposed to be like, I think like 180, I think. That is real low. There is definitely a piston ring gone. Okay, I just threw the swing arm and stuff back on, so I can wheel it around and it's not stuck in one place. And I want to be able to wheel it out and scrub all this frame and everything down because she's pretty grimy in there. So I'm going to scrub all that down, get all of it cleaned up just so it's real nice when I go put it back together. And yeah, so we're going to probably dig into this engine here right away. And so let's get to her. Okay, I got the engine back out and I did a little bit of looking, and the compression's supposed to be at 120 PSI. So being at 60, you know, it's about half of what it's supposed to be. So we're definitely going to have to tear into this. Before I order the rings or whatever it may be, I want to tear into this and actually take a look at that piston itself and see kind of what we're working with, and then I can know what to order. So let's get this thing to top dead center and get to her. Alrighty, I'm just draining the oil, and then we'll pop the cap off and set her to top dead center so that there's no tension on the valves, and get to her. Alrighty, we got the head off and everything, got all the valves apart and all that fun stuff. I was just kind of cooking away on it. So from what I can see, the piston looks a little burnt up, but it doesn't look honestly too bad. I can't really see what's going on with the rings. The cylinder wall kind of looks not too bad. So kind of looking good here, so that's good. I'm hoping it's just rings. I might just do piston and rings anyways, just as a good selling point. But yeah, no, that's good. Alrighty, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Don't forget to drop a sub and a like. There's lots more to come from the KTM Flip series. I'm also going to pick up 2 of something today, so I'm actually really excited about that. I'll probably do some videos on that as well. I don't want to really spoil it, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and see you later.